Duets with Dice presents Yours to Keep, A Changeling the Dreaming Chronicle, Episode 9.
So, this one will be Yours to Keep Session 9.
9?
Yeah, we're so close to 10.
We're getting there.
So that means next time we'll have a very special intro.
What?
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm worried about it.
Why?
Well, you can't just pop out secret things on me like that.
Why?
Because. What is it gonna be?
I can't tell you.
No, you can.
Why did let's
Okay, so
let's...
we can't tell them. You and I are a team on this.
Oh. Why?
Because we're both producing it.
Okay, so you want it to be a secret that there's a really bad intro? Do you not remember?
No.
Do you remember us recording the intros?
Oh, we're not keeping that bad intro.
I thought that we were going to keep that bad intro because other than the
No, like we do the intro the way it was recorded, but not that way that it was recorded.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, we can include it at the end of the episode as like a gag.
Oh, do you want to do that?
Yeah, we can do that. That'd be fun.
Okay. So, in session 9...
Oh, we're going to have to do more intro recording soon.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah.
And so, we can do that later.
Yeah.
When the time comes.
I think we're going to be doing our standard 15. And so, yeah.
Okay.
We'll be entering the third act, so to speak. And so, yeah. And then after that, who knows what we'll get into.
You're not gonna make me play Promethean.
I'm not gonna make you play Promethean.
Okay.
I
have very strict rules for if I get to play Promethean.
I've acknowledged that is a game that I'd rather be a player in than ever run, and so I've acknowledged that I will never, ever, ever get to even touch Promethean.
I mean, maybe if you go online to some hidden message board somewhere, and they're all from Iceland.
No, because if they're all from Iceland, then I'd get nothing out of it anyway, because not to say anything poor about the Icelandic peoples, they're beautiful. But we would probably have to do it via board or something, and I'm not interested in typing things out. That works great for some people, but it's
too much.
It's too much for me.
That's fair.
I have a hard time with that.
Oh well. But yeah, there could be other things that we do. The world is our oyster, kinda.
And if you want to see a specific game, if you're interested in seeing a specific game, I'm not going to leave it a vote or anything. What grabs my imagination, and that's what we got to go with, because God knows I don't have the focus
to do something you don't want to.
I'm not interested in.
I know.
And so, but if you have a suggestion for things you'd like to see, it doesn't hurt to comment.
The only thing we have a hard limit on is, for the love of God, I just don't want to see a one-lane desert town again.
Yeah, as long as the game does not take place.
If it takes place more than 150 years ago and is maybe to the west, south-ish America, sometimes Mexico, depending.
We played a lot of Werewolf the Wild West, is what we're saying.
I've played more Werewolf the Wild West than any other game.
Yeah.
Session per session.
Yeah. The GM that isn't me for our group just really likes the Wild West.
He loves Westerns. And Westerns are fun, but
you gotta let
you have to
breathe.
Spread it out. Yeah, you definitely do. Because it's not a genre I like by myself. And so I need to either really like who everyone else is playing, or really like who I'm playing, or just really like the system in order to get any sort of real good enjoyment out of it.
We're not going to strictly limit ourselves to World of Darkness either.
Yeah.
We'll also take Chronicles of Darkness. No, I'm kidding.
Chronicles of Darkness is cool.
We'll look at Chronicles of Darkness. We'll look at we'll look at other games if you want to throw them out there. We're
most. What else is there?
There's a lot. we're most experienced with World of and Chronicles of Darkness stuff, but we're not gonna limit ourselves.
Yeah, there's other good stuff out there.
There's lots of good stuff out there. All right. So last session.
So the last session we began with a flashback for Luminalux.
Yep.
The flashback was peering into a time before the gates closed during the 100 Years' War, and Joan
of Arc.
Joan of Arc was somebody that me and a motley of mine had inspired to kick the dirty English out of France.
Yeah.
And she was doing a pretty good job.
Let's not refer to the dirty English.
You just did by repeating exactly what I said.
Well, we've got an audience now.
Oh.
And not all of them are from the United States.
According to my analytics, they're all from the United States and 3% from Canada.
Hi, guys! They might not always be. Hello, Canadians.
Hi, Canadians.
Who are still ruled by the Queen, I believe.
Oh, do they care, though?
No, they
don't. The answer is no. We kicked out the dirty English. I can say that because Luminalux was French during the 100-Year War, and that is how she thought.
Okay.
I'm very sorry.
Fair enough.
The gates were closing, and a friend of mine had insisted that I go back home. And I was like, that's super dishonorable. I'm not going to go back home. That's cowardly. I'm staying. And he was like,
you'll lie.
Because I guess they weren't sure whether or not it would work on she. Thank goodness it did, because wouldn't that be terrible if it fucking didn't?
It didn't for a lot.
Well,
and they're dead now.
They didn't make it to Christmas. So, yeah, it showed that she stayed behind.
Probably had a lot to do with it, to be fair.
Yeah, Christianity did a number on belief in fairies. Thanks. Yep. So, I got that little flashback at the beginning where I had encouraged her and fostered her, and then when the time came to inhabit a filthy human body, my soul gravitated towards her, and Joan...
You were her just long enough to
get burned at the stake. To not understand anything that's happening. To wake up in a body and get burned at the stake, which is very appropriate, because I imagine in Luminalux's many lives, a strange amount end with burning. And it was a good one. It was a good one to start out as. And so Eddie wakes up and is super scared. And throughout the beginning of the session, Louis is still on his weird staycation. He shows her some of the drawings, and she goes out to her freehold to check up on it. And Lord Tierson is there, and he's like, "We're doing a party." Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Oh, a party! Don't worry, I have the perfect person for a party." Going back to session 2, which I know nobody has watched, there was a specific party planner in session 2. Brought him back. He's going to be planning our party, which will be happening the next day. And I spoke to Pomona, who gave suggestions for events. I talked to Cassiopeia, who was there, and she told me about Las Vegas. I spoke to Braxton, who was upstairs, and I was like, "You're not smoking crack in there?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "Okay, I trust you." And then I went to go talk to the bridge trolls after that.
And what happened with the bridge trolls?
We went to the bridge trolls, and I just found them initially and was like just kind of checking up on them. And my wallet got stolen by a tiny little raccoon, and I followed it into the near dreaming, and I had a Snow White-esque adventure where she goes into the woods, and I'm like, and the trees are scary. I got to do that, and I was able to get my wallet back because I tried to give him a gluten-free granola bar, and it was shit, and he was like, "Fuck you." And I got my wallet back, and then went back to the bridge trolls, and they were like, "Oh, don't worry. It was, what was that guy's name? It was
Lyle.
Lyle was the raccoon, and then they spilled that even though they've had the freehold for like 4 days, I think, they haven't been able to find the balefire, and so they're like, yeah, we can't find it." And I was like, well, I mean, we can look for it. And then they mentioned that Lyle belonged to Killian's household, and I was like, we're going back. So we went back, and we were able to find him.
Yep.
And we found her whole household, and we found the balefire, which is located inside a very scary candy house.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hansel and Gretel style candy house. And we met her, like, her retainers, I guess.
Yep.
They told me about a letter she was given, and I did a bunk where I unraveled my cotton dress into a bunch of balls of string while just sitting in the candy living room. And I saw that the person who sent her the letter, which she'd received right before she died, was Braston, who is in my fucking freehold.
Mm-hmm.
And that was last session.
Yeah. Okay. So, there you are.
Yeah.
Having just freshly removed all of your cotton clothes, it's now...
it's probably 8 at night.
Yeah, it's probably about 8 at night or so.
I'm just holding the letter after that So Raven style vision.
Yep.
And I'm just like, oh no! I say just like that. And who's in the room? Who stayed?
Lyle is around. He's just sort of leaned up against a wall, reading a book, smoking a cigarette. Now that he's like not this weird feral looking creature, he looks kind of like looks like a very poetic sort of guy. He's got like circular glasses.
Oh, he puts on the glasses and now he's quirky.
Yeah, he's got like these circular glasses. He's got his little raccoon tail pokes out the back of his pants. He's got the ears.
Yeah.
He looks like kind of like an anime character.
Oh no. How unfortunate.
Yeah. But he's very rude.
Yeah, I know, he scratched me.
And he doesn't... It's not... It's one of those things where you can't quite tell if he means to be rude.
Or if it's a puka thing.
Or if it's just like his way of,
not being honest.
Not being honest with everything he says, being a puka and everything.
Yeah, because they can't be straightforward, so...
Yeah.
That's a pretty good way to get around it. Just being an asshole.
Yeah, everything he says... There's a very sort of sarcastic tone to it. It's very, yeah.
I look up from the floor.
And so, yeah.
I just look up. Oh my god, it's bad. I know who wrote this letter. He's in my freehold! And I, like, get up, and I, like, fold up the letter, and I'm like, do you guys have some, like, a shirt I can borrow? Oh my god, I left him alone with Pomona. Oh my god. Come on, do something.
The little boggin fellow who you've learned his name is Charlie.
Charlie? Let me write that down.
Yeah.
Because I'm already bad at names. So like,
Yep.
So Charlie is Keelan's house boggin.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like looking around and I was like, does anybody have anything I could wear or something? He's in my freehold right now.
Charlie looks over at Lyle. Give her your coat. Like,
give me your coat.
Coat. He's wearing a big sort of thick coat. It's weird because it's the middle of summer, but
it's probably gross and covered in hair.
He hands it over to you and he's like,
we need to go right now.
I don't want that back.
Why don't you want it back? Okay, no problem. Whatever, man. Listen, and you need to come with me.
I don't wanna.
Come on! on! And I start going. I'm like, I need my shoes back. I put on my nice shoes.
No, I'm serious. I don't want to. So, he
fucking run.
He goes with you to basically guide you through the woods. Otherwise, you could end up lost.
I'm just like trying to make a phone call, like going through the path. I'm just like, no reception.
It's not gonna work. And so
fucking reception, and then you're dreaming.
let me do a little roll for Lyle's night guiding through a spooky.
He's like, we're lost.
Wow.
Does he do good?
Uh-oh. Well, 3 successes, so he does all right. And so, yeah, he gets you through there. He's like, you got to keep up.
I'm trying. I'm wearing high heels
and a big coat. And so yeah,
that's not a good look.
Yeah, you make it through. You make it through, and you're back in the park.
Okay, back at the park. Do you have a car?
No.
Get on my bike, and I take off my heels and put them in my fucking bike rack.
Yeah, you pass up Shadra on the way there.
Hey Shadra, I think I know who killed Killian.
What?
Gets on bike. He's this weird guy who's been staying at the Freehold. He wrote her a letter before she went out to the beach and was strangled to death. Do you have a car?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Shadra, can I... I'm taking this and putting it in your car.
It won't fit.
Oh, then we'll leave it.
And so, you go over to her car, and she's got like this little electric car.
Shadra?
It's very small.
Oh.
Parents bought it for me. It
looks very gas efficient.
Yeah, it's got great mileage.
Can I get in it?
It's got great gas efficiency. Shut up! And so she gets in the car. She turns it on.
Oh my god!
Like she like walks in and claps.
Oh wow! I'm loving this.
Yeah. Don't tell the others about this, okay? My folks come from up north, and
dude, I don't care. Listen, there's a murderer.
Yeah.
Get in, Shadra. Get in, Shadra. All right, hold on.
It's very high pitched as it.
I'm just trying to get a hold of Lord Tierson. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, you've got a text on your phone from Aiden.
Oh, hey.
Hey, where are you?
I will try to be there shortly. Something came up, with my bike. There we go. Send.
Do you need a ride?
I might later. Possibly from the beach. Send.
Okay, no problem. Just keep me updated.
No problem. Send. Oh my god, I forgot I had a date with the detective. And I like lean forward and like bounce my head off of her.
A cop?
Nah, I'm trying. And I like bounce my head off of her, what is that thing called? The
dashboard?
The dashboard. I'm just like, no. He's the detective for Keelan's case. Alright, now I need to call Lord Tierson.
What are you doing? And, you give Lord Tierson a call, and he answers.
Please tell me you're still at my freehold.
Oh, no. I left.
Okay.
I left before you did.
Is Pomona there? Still? Has she come back?
She should be. I haven't seen.
Okay,
she hasn't returned home.
You need to go back. You need to go there. I went to Keelan's old house, her balefire, and I met all of her friends, and I think Braston, the guy that's staying in my freehold, might have killed her, and I need you to go there right now. Where I'm on my way. Just please go.
Oh.
I'm about to get a hold of Sid. He needs to be there. I'm sure I'm flustered.
Okay. Oh dear.
Hurry! Click. I give the exact same phone call to the rest of my motley. Just like, hey, so do you guys?
Yeah, and they all say, be there now.
Oh my god.
And it isn't too long before you make it up to the pier parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
You can see Sid's car is there. You can see You could see the luxurious carriage that you identify as Lord Tierson's, and yeah, you hop out of that, and you hop out of the car, and you and Shadra, start booking it.
Yeah. Oh no. And so I just go there the whole way, and I'm like, oh great. What am I gonna say? You're under arrest?
And,
yeah.
And so yeah, you rush in and you pretty much bust the door in, trying to get in, and you can see a big crowd of everybody.
Oh no.
Everybody sitting there, and there's just sort of like this, like just kind of forlorn look on everybody's faces as they as they start, yeah, they look back at you, and they sort of part for you, and you can see Lord Tierson looking down at a tied up, screaming Pomona.
Oh God! Oh, she's screaming. That means she's alive. Oh, and I sort of come like, what happened? Is she okay?
She will be. And they look down. We're going to untie you, okay? And she looks terrified.
Oh no.
And they remove her little handkerchief. We should take her out.
Yeah.
And they take her out of the. They untie her. Come with us. And she's. Who are you people?
Oh. You need to...
Where am I?
You were just hanging out at the beach with some friends.
No, I don't go to the beach.
Lord Tierson.
Where am I?
Someone put her in Lord Tierson's car, please. Oh my God.
They take her and ask her where she lives. I don't live anywhere. I'm homeless.
Oh. Well, then you can stay with our good friend Lord Tierson. He lives in a very nice house. It's okay.
She looks very upset. She doesn't remember anything that happened to her, and she's just like starting to cry.
Oh no. Sid and Shadra, and come up with me. He was staying up here in this room.
And yeah, you enter the room, and it's empty. There's the bed that it smells in here. It smells like garbage. There's some like empty food wrappers. There's he hasn't really been cleaning up after himself. It's been a mess, and your balefire is looking a little low.
Yeah, I believe it.
It looks like he topped himself off before he left.
Yep. I sort of stand in it. I'm like, okay, and I'm gonna try to look back in this room to see if I can get anything. Let me think of a bunk. Let me think. Okay, I have an idea. And I stand in the room and take a deep breath of the garbage air. And I begin to sing Katy Perry's anthem to an American generation. Firework.
Okay. You're just singing?
I'm singing it backwards.
Oh, as a Kronos Bunk.
I'm gonna do it as a Kronos Bunk. Everybody's favorite song, Firework. The most inspiring song, as a matter of fact, because baby, you're a firework.
You're gonna sing backwards, so it'll be reverse inspiring.
Yeah, the tune is gonna be bad. Sorry.
Well, you're gonna have to give me performance and intelligence just to even do this. Because singing a song backwards
is
like
hard.
Saying your whole name backwards is hard if you don't already know how to do it. And so I can only imagine how difficult it would be to do whole song.
Do you have to do it exactly backwards, or just the words you've mixed up?
I feel like if you're singing a song, the song part of it is pretty important. It doesn't matter if you sing it well, but like...
Yeah,
you gotta at least get the words right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the words right in the general pitch.
It's gonna be difficulty 9.
That's fair. Let's see how much I loved Katy Perry. I loved Katy Perry at least a little bit.
Reroll that.
Please don't be a 1.
Hey! Alright, so you
I got
like
2 10s.
You like Katy Perry enough to
that song.
You get it close enough. The dreaming is like, yeah, alright, that's good enough.
It's like, I'll give it to you, just please stop singing.
Yeah, you get points for effort.
Everyone is like, what song is that?
Everyone's like,
I
is
feel
that
like
a
I've
song?
heard that.
And William just goes, oh no.
And they were like, baby,
Is up? She's singing Firework. She's singing it backwards. It's probably a bunk. I hope it's a bunk. This would be a terribly inappropriate time to do that otherwise. And so,
I get through the whole thing, and like a couple times I sit there and I'm like making a motion in the air, like I'm drawing out the words in the air, because I'm like,
and so Sid's just like, he doesn't get it. He's like, what is this? Are you know magic? Is this a magic thing? I mean, it's probably
Honey,
a magic
I'm a magic thing. All right.
And so
this one would be Fae 1 and
Fae 1 is for
commoners. Is he a commoner?
Yeah.
Okay. It'd be commoner.
Aren't you doing the room?
I could do the room or I could do him. Scene would probably get me everything that happened in the house or in the freehold, and so that might be better. Okay, so let's do the math for. Okay. Let's do the cantrip math. So
cantrip math.
We are in a freehold.
You're in a freehold. That's -2. Mm-hmm. You are.
I did a bunk. How much is my successful bunk?
You did a bunk. You succeeded on the bunk. That's -1.
Okay.
So you're looking at difficulty
8.
So 8
7.
-3, 5.
Do they all start at 8?
Yes.
8, 7.
It's 6, 5.
Goes back to 6.
Goes back to
because
6.
I want to do scene.
Because you're invoking scene. And then it is a weird cantrip, so
it's not weird.
It's not a weird. It's
chimerical.
So yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let me get my pencil.
You're looking at. I believe you're looking at a dice pool of 4 with a difficulty of 6. Or you might be looking at 5.
Why am I at a dice pool of 5?
No, you're
Fae,
you're
1,
right.
2,
3.
2
Fae.
1 Cronus.
Oh, okay, so you're looking at dice pool of 3.
Can I please spend a willpower?
Yeah.
So I can at least get 1.
Oh, and then there's nightmare dice if you wanna I believe lower it by 1 and your 3 dice will become infected. Any 10 you get will contribute to your nightmare rating.
It would make all of them nightmare dice.
That it would, but you'd be looking at difficulty 5 on a 3 dice pool.
Yeah, I'll do it. Do I mark? No, I don't mark until I get a 10.
Yeah, only if you get a 10.
Well, let's see. Ever since I had that flashback, I'm like, I feel like I'm diving into some stuff that I'm unfamiliar with.
There's 1 success. So,
1.
You cancel out. Let me make sure that Nightmare doesn't do anything on 1.
Okay. Oh, looking back.
So yeah, looking at the rules.
Nothing bad because I didn't botch.
Yeah, you didn't botch because you spent that willpower, and so I do not gain any nightmare.
So I finished the beautiful cadence of Katy Perry's Firework in reverse, and That's So Raven just.
Yeah, and so as you're singing the song in reverse, the room actually starts to go in time with your singing, as if you were sitting in there singing it normally, but you're looking at everything backwards. And so you sort of block out everything that's actually in the room, and you can see everything occurring. You can see it all working backwards. These chimerical sort of projections of you and Sid start walking in, and you can walk around and watch the room happen going backwards in real time.
Nice.
And so you will have to spend the full hour in here to see everything that possibly went down.
No, that's fair.
And so you're just sort of in there, and anybody who's with you will just see that you're in a trance. And so, yeah.
Fucking William is gonna be like, should I just, like, soothsay to see where he went? I don't know, we should probably wait till she's done.
And so, yeah, you're sitting, you pretty much spend the whole time sitting in an empty room. It looks like he probably left before you, before the hour. With more success, with more successes, we probably would have seen more, but in this case, you
didn't make it.
It just wasn't enough. And so you come out of the...
That's what I say. I'm just like, it wasn't enough. I couldn't see what he did.
Yeah. You ended up just sort of sitting in an empty room, and then you pop out of your trance. And Sid's like... Sid's not even in the room anymore. He just stepped out, and everybody downstairs is in the middle of a rather heated discussion as you're coming down.
I just come up, and I'm just walking down the stairs like, I couldn't see what happened in the room. It wasn't enough.
Everybody sort of looks up, and okay, well, we can find the guy, hopefully. What was his name?
His name was Braston. He was hugely tall, and he was like a Sasquatch man. He was gross, and oh my god, Cassiopeia was here. Oh my god. And I'm like, I go to my phone, and I'm like, I'm gonna call Cassiopeia, like, I'm like almost expecting to hear her phone somewhere in the thing, because I'm like, okay, he got the little boggin.
Yeah, no.
Did he get the little she?
Yeah, no.
It's just as easy.
The phone picks up. Hello?
Cassiopeia? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm.
Are you with Louis?
Yeah, I'm at the house.
Okay. I was just...
What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Have Louis drive you home, if you're going home.
Well, I have my car.
Yeah.
What's going on? Should I step into the other room real quick?
I'm not gonna get into it right now, because you're probably next to him on the couch and whatever. I don't want to interrupt y'all, but just lock the door.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, lock the door. I'll talk to you later. I just wanted to make sure you weren't dead. Alright, bye. Click.
Okay.
Alright. Well, he didn't kill Cassiopeia, so that's good.
Yeah, that's fantastic. We're all really excited that
Alright,
she's not dead.
Maybe I could find where he's going to be.
What are we going to do about Pomona? We can't just leave her in that... We can't just keep her in Tierson's place.
Why not?
Because she's a person and she has no idea who he is. Why would she stay? Why would she stay in Tierson's place?
Well, she doesn't have anywhere to go, though.
That's what we're saying. And Tierson's just kind of like, to be honest, if she's not Pomona, I don't really need her there.
She doesn't have a place to go.
Lots of changelings don't.
She's not awake, though.
Well, she will at some point.
Will you, like, give her some money to stay in a hotel or something?
I'm not that... I don't have that much money.
Lord Tierson, she's your vassal.
I don't have the physical money to do it.
I guess I'll go to an ATM. Shit! God, Lord... And I put my hands up to... I'm getting up to here with Lord Tierson and his flippant attitudes.
I don't see what the problem is. She'll be fine.
What, on the street?
I mean, lots of you live on the street. I mean, you don't, but some of you do, don't you?
They have places to go back to, like houses that they pay rent on. Pomona doesn't.
Yes, rent. I'm familiar with that. Pomona has a job, doesn't she? She works at
I thought she worked for you! I thought she was your housekeeper!
I mean, some of the time, yes. But she doesn't exclusively work for me.
Where does Pomona work? I thought taking care of you was a full-time job.
No, I'm not a child. I don't need to be cared for like some sniveling baby. She works for me and she does little odds and ends around the home. But aside from that, she's not. Look, you must understand. I can't just keep a banal human in my home. It would be bad for me.
Then put her up somewhere where she won't get stabbed at night. How about that, Lord Tierson?
The pier! Nobody gets stabbed here at the pier. I mean, unless it's like us.
And I'm just giving him this, like... It's strange on Adelaide's face. Just a very cold expression.
The autumn... it will sound crazy. However... Her autumnness at this time will actually protect her from all manner of wild chimera that peruse the docks at night.
But it won't protect her from drowning. It won't protect her from a murderer that killed Killian pretty easily on that beach.
Well,
I'm gonna put her up because I guess I'm gonna have to be responsible for your servants. And I go...
Adelaide, I'd like to speak with you for a moment.
Speak with me right now.
Alone.
No! Say what you have to say right now.
He is going to use Sovereign.
Yeah. Sweet, sweet Sovereign.
He shouts very loudly in front of everybody. Adelaide, I would like to speak with you. Now!
And I'm just like, I guess I'm doing it.
Yep.
I'm like, God damn it.
And,
we just go to a private room.
Yep. We go to a private room. You will speak plainly, but not rudely.
I can't believe that you would just turn her out like that.
She will be fine.
And what if she isn't? What if something happens to her?
Then that is my burden to bear. Something has already happened to her. If Braston wanted to kill her completely, he could have.
It's your responsibility to take care of them. Do you think when she wakes up, she'll feel good knowing that you let her sleep on a beach for however many days she is going to be like that?
She'll be fine. She is poisonous to me as she is.
Then I'll put her up somewhere.
Then put her up.
I will.
But do not disrespect me. You forget your place, Adelaide. You are a lady.
And you're a baron. Is he a baron?
Baron. Yeah, baron is correct.
And you're a baron.
You hold this household because I permit you to.
I guess I'm also your vassal as well. And I'll take care of your vassals.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Lord Tierson. And she'll have me to thank. And I turn to leave.
And so, he stops you.
Yes.
I will leave first. And he exits the room. And
I just come out. And everyone's just like,
I'm retreating for the evening. There's some manner of trouble about. I should make sure that the security of my home has not been compromised.
Of course. I bid you a safe evening.
And I do suggest keeping a guard here in the future when you let people just stay here.
Lesson hard learned.
Indeed. I shall see you at the festival.
We'll see about that.
And so,
All right. And so I look at my Motley like...
Is there anybody else in particular you want to discuss things with before heading out?
I'm gonna tell them everything that I found.
Well,
I need tomorrow. Me and you will. Me and you know the same art, right?
I know a few arts.
You can look into the future, like me, right?
Sort of.
How good are you at it?
Let me check.
Okay, tomorrow, me and you... I'm worried that he's going to try to leave
Well, he's got to be here for some reason. He's not just going... I can't think of any changeling who just go around, killing servants and...
He might be sick.
Other she. If he's some kind of assassin, then he'd have left once his job on Killian was done, if that is his job. There could be more to this.
Me and you will. Tomorrow, we'll look for him.
Okay.
Together. Try to think of something good to facilitate it,
You thinking you talking about bunks? I got bunks.
Make it a good one.
And so,
And then everybody else be ready to track him down.
Yeah, Sid is like, I'll get my sword.
Anybody who wants to stay here in order to get any glamour from the balefire, please do. Just be ready.
Well, your fire's looking a little dry. Looks like he topped himself off.
Well, you'll at least get a little.
I'll try.
Yeah, I know that it's not your favorite flavor. And, I just tell everyone exactly what to do. I'm like, Chandra, do you want to be a part of this?
We should probably keep an eye on Joshua as best we can.
Please do. Please try to protect him.
Yeah, I'll call up Cardis and Maddock and we'll see. We'll loiter around his house, I guess.
Thank you, Chandra. I appreciate it.
Yeah, oaths and shit.
Yeah, who cares, right? Not me.
And so, Chandra takes off.
Alright. I need to... Lyle?
Lyle's gone.
Where the fudge did that?
He couldn't fit in the tiny little car.
Hey, Lyle. I could have swore he was here. I'll text Chandra to tell him that he has to come. I figure... Well, I mean, if it was an oath he didn't want to take to protect Killian, but I figure if he took it willingly, then getting revenge would be pretty good for him. I'll leave it up to him. Okay, I'm gonna go wait for the detective.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still wearing just the coat, and I'm like, huh! Oh, no! Okay. I'm at the beach. Can you come pick me up? Question mark. Send.
You get a text back. It's a little late.
Damn it.
I was gonna kind of turn in for the night.
No problem. I'm so sorry. some wild stuff came up with my friends, and we're all a little freaked out. Send.
Are you safe?
Yes, I'm safe, but everybody is on edge. Send.
Is everybody else safe?
Yes. Send. And it's just a plain yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we can try something a little later in the week or something.
Ugh. God damn it. I'm never gonna get to know this guy.
So.
It's almost like that clock is stuck perpetually where it's at and has been forever. Alright.
And so?
I'm like, can one of you guys take me home?
Yeah, hop in.
You're the best, Sid.
I am sworn to be the best. And so?
Sid, I have a question.
What's up?
Do you ever hate being sworn to me? Do I make it hard?
No, I could imagine. I imagine it could be worse.
No, wait, never mind. I have to get Pomona put in a.
Oh, okay. Do you want to bring Pomona with you? Okay. So yeah.
Don't worry,
Pomona's
Pomona.
in the car.
I'm gonna set you up at a hotel for a little while.
Okay.
It's all right.
Did someone hurt me?
I think so.
She's checking herself, and she's just very shaken.
I'm gonna climb into the back seat, and can I roll to try to comfort her?
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I'm good at.
Yeah. Empathy and appearance.
Okay. She's Catholic, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. You mentioned her being Hispanic.
Yeah. She's okay.
I'm angelic.
Mm-hmm.
Was she a particularly religious person?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can make that count for 2.
Wow. I
There
did a really
you
good
go.
job, and it's my specialty,
6
angelic, so this is an
successes.
exceptional success.
Yeah, it sure is. And
I just sit back there and I comfort her and I tell her that everything's going to be okay, and that I'm going to put her in a hotel, and then she could stay there for a while, and then she can go to work or do whatever she needs to do. But if she wants to call in from work, that's acceptable. Anyone would call in from work.
You can tell she believes you. She doesn't distrust you or anything like that.
And I'll come back to visit you.
She's very upset. She's just my kids.
You have kids?
I don't know where they are.
And I look in the at the mirror, the rear view mirror, to look at Sid's eyes
and he's wide-eyed shrugging.
Oh, your kids?
Yes.
Well, they're probably with wherever you left them. With Grandma? Or maybe your husband?
I don't have a husband.
Oh. Well, I'm sure they're okay.
I don't know where they are. And she's getting a little...
It's okay,
she's
it's okay.
a little on edge. She looks very scared.
Let's look through your phone. Maybe they're in there.
Okay.
Let's try to call them.
She checks her pockets. Her phone's gone. I don't have a phone. I don't remember. My head hurts.
Oh. Let's stop and get her something to drink, Sid.
Okay. Like snow cone something to drink, or
tequila something
yeah,
to
tequila
drink?
something to drink.
Let's go through the brew-through.
And so, yeah, you go through the little drive-through daiquiri place.
I don't know how to deal with this, Sid. This has never happened to me.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It happened to William not too long.
Oh my god.
Maybe
2 years ago?
Yeah, it was a few years ago. It was before you woke up.
Yeah.
We remember it pretty well. It was...
What'd you guys do?
It was a hard time. Gave him space.
Okay.
I mean, she'll come back, but It takes time. Sometimes weeks, sometimes months.
Okay.
Sometimes they don't come back at all.
I'm going to fight Lord Tierson so much. God, he's so irresponsible. Why wouldn't he take care of her?
It's not really... So, the way I understand it is that the woman in this car is not the woman that Lord Tierson is sworn to protect. As far as Tierson's concerned, he's already failed.
That's not right.
Well, it is what it is.
Okay.
You can't expect them to understand. They're...
Different. I wouldn't let anything like this happen to you, Sid.
Well, I appreciate that, but I think if this did happen to me...
Well, you have a house and a job, and...
Yeah.
Well, do you remember where you work, Pomona?
I worked... I work at the motel.
Oh! You work at the motel?
Yes. I clean bed sheets and things like that, but I feel like I haven't been to work in a long time. I don't know if I still work there.
Well, why don't we check?
Okay.
All right. Which motel?
It's
Is it the nice motel? I'm gonna...
It's not the hotel. It's not the hotel that you want to go to. It's the little motel that Cassiopeia was staying at.
Okay, I am going to stop. I'm going to ask Sid to stop by there just to drive by to see if that same guard is there, the one that I spoke to.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can't butter him up and ask him another question.
The guy the guy who was working at the counter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still there.
Is he there?
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm going to get out of the car real fast. Oh, Cassiopeia, do you want to come with me?
Cassiopeia?
Or not Cassiopeia. Pomona. Pomona, do you want to come with me?
Are we getting a room? This is where I work.
No, I'm going to put you up in another place for a couple of days. Only a couple of days. Until you can figure stuff out, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And I go up.
And so, yeah. You go in and, oh, it's you. I remember you.
It's me. I'm Addie. I have a question. Do you know if my friend, still works here?
He looks over. That's a strange question.
It is, isn't it? But can you answer it?
No. She stopped showing up to work one day.
Was she a good worker?
I mean, she was okay. As good as any of the others.
Okay. Do you have a job application that I could take from you?
Sure.
Here, let me get that.
He grabs a paper application.
Here.
And is like, wouldn't get your hopes up. We're kind of full on staff for the time being.
Oh, well, we'll see how that goes. All right, this is all I wanted. Bye.
Sure. I mean, she also has a history of no call, no show, so...
I mean, you never know, but she does have experience.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I'm going to get back in the car. All right, so... I have a job application here, so that's what that is.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, no, you haven't gone to work for a while.
Oh. Where have I been?
You've been...
I just don't know.
You've been hanging out with friends. Sort of.
Friends? I don't
Do you remember me at all?
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Well, we'll get you put up at a place. What else do you know how to do, Pomona? And this is all while we're still driving.
I can cook.
Oh, can you really?
I can cook. I'm bilingual.
Oh. Maybe we can...
I just want to know where my kids are.
Well, we'll look into where your kids are. But first, I think you need to sleep.
I just woke up in that weird place, that little room.
Yeah.
It's a little shack, and there were people all around me, and I didn't know any of them, and I just want to know what happened.
You know what? I think if you get a little bit of sleep, get some food in you, take some time, it'll come to you. Okay. I mean, sometimes people just have spells like that.
She just sort of nods. I don't know if did I do any drugs? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Well, we'll figure it out, and I'm gonna come and see you tomorrow, and everything is gonna be okay, because I'm gonna do my best to be there for you. Okay?
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Adelaide.
Adelaide, and you're Sid.
And we'll figure something out.
Okay.
Okay. And so we go to the hotel, and I'm like, what's your rate for staying more than 3 days?
They get you set up.
Yeah.
You can afford it, but barely.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
Your resources will take a huge bump.
Yeah.
It'll take a pretty huge hit from this.
No problem.
And so it'll pretty much cost you.
Yeah, it'll be
any extra money that you're currently making.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be like, oh god, the 15th can't come soon enough.
Do you have enough to take care of this?
For just this.
Okay.
I'm gonna be hitting Lord Tierson up for money. Because, oh man.
Yeah. Well. You have fun with that.
Yeah. No. I'm not going to. I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah.
Why is dealing with she so terrible? Why are we like this? We're awful.
Well, there were wars.
Yeah, no. And they were wrong. Each time, I just get a gut feeling. I can just feel it. And we set her up, and I'm like, okay, well, here's your card key. We're gonna figure out everything. Here soon. I'll try to find who your family is. And everything's gonna be okay. Maybe we could find you, something part-time to do. That'll be good. Just a little something.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. I'll be here tomorrow. Alright.
Okay.
Bye, be safe. Oh,
bye.
Here, I'm gonna write down my number and put it next to this phone. And if you need anything, please call me.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I go and I close the door, and I'm just like, oh my god, Sid, that's really bad.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my god.
It happens to all of us at some point.
Yeah, I guess it does.
It's why the she hold themselves up if it happens to them.
Are they like that? Are we like that for longer?
In a lot of cases, she don't come back.
Oh.
They just go.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Oh.
I mean, you'll probably be okay. You underwent the Changeling way, and so you'll probably find your way back, but...
They just go back to Arcadia forever?
That's what they say. I mean, they might come back. They might come back, but they'll probably do it in a different body.
Well, of course. That one was just spoiled or whatever. Dang it. I feel bad because Please just take me home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for all this.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yeah, and I wish I was strong enough to carry my own.
It's alright.
But
And so he drives you home.
I'm never gonna be like Lord Tierson.
So, having watched Pomona go through all of this,
I'd wanna roll for that. That is terrifying.
Yeah, take a banality trigger.
Why am I grabbing yours?
Grab 3 dice.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
It's difficulty 8.
Oh, I didn't know that. So I take one.
Yep, you do take a little tick of banality.
Okay, so now I've hit all the way up. Now I get a 4th one?
No, you go all the way up to 10.
Oh, okay. I thought I would go up to 3, and then I get a 4, and then I go up.
I don't think so, but let me double check real quick.
If not, you'd like IRL. You'd only be able to play a fairy for so long before you're like, well, I'm a people again. We got a good 25 sessions out of her, but she's gone now, and so the session ends.
So we looked up the rules, and it is 10 ticks in the banality box equals 1 rating.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, just take me home.
Yep.
Oh, man. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with the detective. Dang it. It's almost like I have a clock. And the clock has like 8 spaces. And I don't foresee it getting filled for like another 2 sessions. You know? Is that too meta? And I like look over at him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sometimes I like to think of my life in reference as like someone else playing my life. Like piloting someone in Skyrim, you know?
Nope.
Do you play Skyrim? I think you'd like it.
I played Skyrim.
Yeah, that's all I did when I was 15.
A lot of my... you'll note that I am not maybe the most outward of changelings that you've ever known.
No, definitely not.
I play a lot of video games.
Yeah?
That's sort of my thing.
I didn't know that.
Yep. I get really into the role that I play in those games.
Yeah.
A lot of people call me a freak. Like when I play online games, if I'm playing an online game...
You play in character?
Yeah. Like if I'm playing NBA 2K18, I'm a basketball player. I'm a pro basketball player. I might be a specific basketball player.
And you'll talk just like them?
I sit there and I do research and I look at their interviews and I look at everything about them and I try to replicate that online.
Wow, you're good, Sid.
Until I pass the ball to another character and I'm controlling that character. And so I'll hold entire conversations with myself over microphone. My chin
is reaching my chest. Sid, I had no idea. You're so talented. That means you're probably really good at improv.
Yeah. I mean, I work in the carnival.
Sid, why haven't we made more good videos together?
I don't like being on camera.
Well, maybe you could audition for a part in my masterpiece. I am recreating the entirety of American classic Nicolas Cage's masterpiece, Wicker Man.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Okay. Everyone will be sorry one day.
I don't want to follow a script. I don't like memorizing things.
Yeah, that's fair. We should do more stuff together.
That's fine.
You seem very talented. Also, we should play games together. That would also be nice. I'm thinking about live streaming. Oh my god, Sid, you'd be so great with that.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Like, if you do the voices for them and everything, that's amazing. I think people would really like that.
Maybe.
We should do that.
I don't know. It kind of depends on the game.
Let me write that down on my phone.
There's a lot of games that I don't like to play.
Note: do gaming live stream with Sid. Money mark.
Yeah, I'm sure all of the people out there who might run streams are just like, oh yeah, I'm raking in the dollars.
I just can't wait until Mr. Beast shows up. Holy shit, it's Mr. Beast! It's happening! It's finally happening!
Alright.
That's great. It just, like, drives me home, like, okay. Alright. So my plan is to get up there to my room without him noticing that I'm wearing a stranger's jacket. This will be good.
Oh, have fun with that.
Did I leave my window open? Hold on. And I get out of my car to go look at the side. Like, please let me have left my window open. And I look up to the top. No, I was safe. God, I was responsible. Shit.
I mean, you did just call Cassiopeia and tell her to make sure all the doors were locked.
And I, like, crouched down and, like, put my hands on either side of my head, like, no! Okay. Cool as a cucumber. I go to the back door. No. There's no way I'm gonna have to. I thought about going to the back door, knocking, and then going to the front door to go in, but I'm worried that he has a gun. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that.
Let me think.
Because I have a key to my front door.
Let me see if there's any way that Sid can help you with this.
Yeah. Anything good?
No.
Oh, he has nothing applicable?
He has. I mean, if you want him to tear the door down.
No, I don't need anything like that. And so I run to the back and I like tap on the window 3 times, and then I run to the front and just like unlock the door.
Okay.
I'm just like, my hope is he'll go to like, hey, did you hear that tapping? And then while that's happening, he's looked away just enough that I could go upstairs.
Mm-hmm. So you walk in, and TV's not on.
Louis? I thought him and Cassiopeia were... I go upstairs to put on something like...
Yeah, you go upstairs. You have plenty of time to change your clothes.
Cassiopeia? Louis? And I go down there and I search and I like go close to his door and I'm like, I put my ear to it like, like I'm like, I don't know if I should be doing this. This seems like an invasion of privacy, but I put my ear to the door.
Nothing.
Knock, knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock. And I open the door.
Nope.
And I get my phone out and like just start looking at stuff like, where did they go? I could try to call him.
You're calling Louis?
Yeah.
Louis picks up after about 2 rings. Hello?
Hey, what's up? You're not home.
Oh, yeah, we went out to go eat.
Oh, where you guys at?
We just went to the Sonic down the road.
Oh, no problem.
Ooh,
wow, that scared me.
We'll probably be home here pretty soon.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I was just scared. Bye. Close. I click. Okay. Well, I guess it's just the Sonic. Man, am I glad that he wasn't here to answer that at all, man. Ugh. I'm gonna wash that jacket. It's disgusting. And I go and I take the jacket. I'm like, is this dry clean only? What is it?
Yeah.
Wait, I have a machine just for this. And I use our nice little dry cleaning, like, machine to, clean. I'm like, God, there's so much hair.
Yep.
There's just so much hair.
And so, yeah, you're set up. Sid comes in real quick. Everything okay?
He wasn't here. He left with her.
Oh. Are they okay?
I mean, they said they were at the Sonic. Can you drive by the Sonic? You'll recognize this car. It's a...
No, I know exactly what his car looks like.
Oh, yeah, of course you would. You're a car... And he's gone. You're a car boy.
I'll let you know.
Okay. God, it's like there's an entire raccoon worth, and I like take the sleeve and I run my hand down, and there's like just a little
big
ball
of hair.
God, It's so gross. Why doesn't he wash this thing? What's in his jacket pockets? And I look through.
Nothing.
Nothing good.
There's a little pocket dictionary.
What's this? A pocket dictionary? Oh, he's artsy.
If he was artsy, it'd be a thesaurus. Be like a rhyming dictionary or a thesaurus, but no, this is just a plain old dictionary.
I write in it, Addie was here.
And so...
That's what you get for scratching me.
And so, that wound is, it's
on my face.
Yeah, People saw it and probably were like, you're bleeding.
I'm like, don't worry, it's just a superficial wound.
So, I don't know if you know this, but chimerical wounds tend to be really gory. Well,
I'm a she, so it's aesthetic.
It doesn't look bad. It doesn't
just
make you look embarrassed or anything, but they tend to look disproportionately worse than what their real life counterpart might be.
Mm-hmm. Normal Addie has a little bramble cut.
Yeah.
But chimerical Addie.
No, actually, normal Addie doesn't have anything. It doesn't show on normal Addie.
Nice.
Because it's only chimerical damage.
Huh.
So, yeah. Nobody could see it, and so you could be in a situation where you are suffering crippled chimerical damage,
and I have
and
a bruise.
Everyone will think that you're just faking it because you don't show any damage. But any changeling who looks at you will be like, "Oh my god, we need to get you to the doctor immediately!" And everyone, they take him to the doctor. The doctor's like, "This person is fine. What are you doing?" "No, they're hurt. They're really hurt."
I imagine changeling chimerical doctors in high demand.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, chimerical damage tends to heal a lot quicker, though.
Yeah, I imagine so.
And so, I can check the table on that.
Yeah, I just
but
I do it, and I wait for them to come home.
Yeah, and maybe about 30 minutes later. You do get a text beforehand. Yeah, they're at the Sonic.
Click. Hi.
They come in with food and yeah.
Hey.
Cassie looks at you and is just like, sorry.
And I mouth at her, text me next time.
Okay. Yeah, Cassie, she looks like, this definitely wasn't her idea, and she couldn't talk Louis out of just
He's
ordering
like,
a pizza.
It's just Sonic. I just want those terrible hard chicken tenders.
Yeah.
They're so hard they hurt my mouth, and I love the pain.
And Louis, you did see his house model. He's making some real progress on that thing. It is, and it looks great. It looks really dark. Like a lot darker than what he'd normally
It looks
create.
a little gothic.
Yeah, it's like super goth. Like, very, very Victorian in design. And Louis tends to prefer French architecture, but this is a very English sort of home.
I like your... hi!
Hello.
I like your house model. It looks really good.
Oh, thank you. I've put a lot of work into it. Take a look. He opens it up, and on the inside, there's like a lot of French architecture cues on the inside.
Oh my god, Louis!
And it's all black. Like, it's black and purple, and it looks almost like a little Tim Burton-ish in some areas.
This is super goth, Louis.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
I like this. And I look over at Cassiopeia and like raise an eyebrow a little, like.
She's like, yeah, it looks great.
And I was like, oh, you helped. Okay. Well, at least he's gaining inspiration from. Wait, what? I just sort of like pause and I think about that for a second. I'm like, is that how that works? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that.
Why? What is your thinking on it?
I'm just worried that Because I know that he's messed up from the dross harvesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if... Because you can push glamour into people in order to help them to work. And so I'm just like, I thought he was broken.
Well, harvesting dross does not equate a permanent... Okay. And so, yeah.
It's just really... It's very goth, but it's really good, Louis.
Thank you. I think it's pretty good.
Do you want me to make some of those, little beds for it? Have you ever seen those, fancy French beds they have online?
I've already got a few.
Oh, wow!
You can see, he's starting to get set up on the furnishing and of the house, and he's, starting from the top and working his way down.
Oh, my gosh.
It's not quite finished yet, but,
It's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think there's a lot more that I could do with it, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have fun. And if you want me to help with your thing, I would be honored to help you.
Sure. We could use some of those creepy little Nicolas Cage models that you have out in the woods. From far away, and if you don't see them all in the context of this is the Wicker Man, they kind of just look like a normal guy, and so I could probably use one of those as a scale model.
I have a lot of, little props and stuff. I have an entire set of tiny little mugs that maybe you can put in the little kitchen.
Yeah.
I have a china set. It's very small. Very cute.
Sure.
Yeah. I'd like that a lot. Also, Cassie, come upstairs with me. I want to show you something.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back. And so she gives him a kiss on the cheek, and then
that's so cute. And we go, God, you guys are so pretty.
And so,
God. Anywho, yeah, some stuff happened.
Yeah, what happened?
Cassiopeia was chimerically killed.
Wrong.
Cassiopeia.
Pomona.
Their names both ended in A.
I wasn't killed, I don't think. I think I'm okay.
Pomona was chimerically killed. So
oh my God.
I have her put up in a hotel.
Where did it happen?
On the beach.
On the beach?
Yeah, it's bad. But don't worry about it. Just don't go to the beach.
What happened?
That's why I called you. I was like, oh no, don't, if anything happens to you, I'm gonna have to, Louis will be so sad.
Oh no.
Yeah. And so I was just lock the doors. I don't know about this party tomorrow, but apparently it's still happening. I don't know. It's awkward, but that being said, what shoe size are you? Are you a 7.5?
Yeah.
Are you really? What? Mm-hmm. Of course. What's going on here? And I'm like, here, I have some shoes I want you to wear to the thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll we're sure about this party?
I don't know. I don't think we should, but it seems like I don't have a choice in that sort of matter, huh? You know how it is. Anywho, let's see. So, did you know what you were gonna wear?
Oh, I'll
what
probably
color?
take my voile.
Oh, I bet it's beautiful. So I have some, crystal shoes.
Yeah, those would be great.
Here, let me put them in a bag for you.
And so, yeah.
She's probably like,
where do you get all these shoes?
Oh my God, look at all these shoes, Cassiopeia. And I, open my closet, and there's just, a shelving unit, and there's, 60 pairs of shoes in there.
You sure do have a lot of shoes.
Yeah, let me turn on the light. Click!
What? Where? How do you afford all of these shoes?
These shoes are mostly gifts. People on the internet send me a lot of shoes.
That's weird. Do you ask for shoes?
No. But anytime I get a pair, I do take a lot of pictures and put them on the internet.
I think that might be why people send you shoes.
Yeah, I think so too. Louis told me to stop. I'm not gonna stop. Who would, right? Look at these, they're Gucci. And I reach up and I pull them down. They're magnificent.
Those are nice.
Yeah, they're real nice. I wanted you to wear a pair.
What's with the red lines all over your room? I was gonna ask you that when you got home anyway, because I came up to lock your window.
Thanks. Yeah. This is something I do in my spare time.
Is this about Killian?
Yeah.
And she's sort of like looking over.
And then there's Cassie's picture, a bunch of question marks, boobs, fake question mark. And I stand in front of that particular photograph. God, you saw that, huh?
Yeah, I sure did.
You know, now that I know the answer, and I turn around and I wipe away fake, and I go, boobs, real, underline.
Mystery solved.
That's one mystery
Case
solved.
Closed. Stamp.
Well, that's awkward. Here, you gotta go. No, don't look at this. This is for me.
Oh, okay.
Don't look at this. It's embarrassing.
It's alright.
Yeah, no. Louis asked me what I was doing with 6 whiteboards, and I told him don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Alright, so just,
But, so, do you think that the guy who killed Pomona is the guy that killed Killian?
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna look for him tomorrow. The thing is, this party, Lord Tierson is frustrating. I think the party's not super important, but whatever.
It's a yearly tradition.
Yeah, I know, and tradition is important, but so is other stuff, I guess.
If you give up on your traditions the second that things get rough, then were they really that special to begin with?
Well, I mean, it's a party. But someone was just chimerically killed, and it feels, you know, like the too soon sort of thing. Mm-hmm. You know, it kind of feels like that. But honestly, I already got the party planner, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah. What's the plan gonna be as far as?
I didn't even think about
what
it.
We're gonna do.
I like touch this thing, the cut on my cheek, and I'm just like,
Yeah, that's really bad. What happened?
It's been a long day, Cassiopeia.
Oh.
It's been a real long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some rest, because tomorrow's probably going to be a long day as well. Sorry to say.
God. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to go to sleep.
It's all kind of riding on you, huh?
Well, I guess that's the... It's the burden of being a perfect she or whatever. Are you Arcadian? Are you? You are?
Yeah. I've adapted quite well, I think.
Yeah. I haven't met any other ones like me.
Oh, I understand that there probably aren't a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've met some. You just don't remember yet.
I remember a little. I remember some stuff. I was Joan of Arc.
It'll come to you.
Yeah. Do you remember any of yours?
I'm Arcadian, dear.
Oh, wait, you're right. Do you remember Arcadia at all?
Bits and pieces.
Was it beautiful?
The most beautiful.
That's what everyone says. Well, that's what Lord Tierson says. I haven't gotten to ask Joshua yet, though I don't know if he'd remember.
Not yet. It'll come to him.
But yeah, I was Joan of Arc.
I don't know who that is.
You never went to... Oh. Did you not go to public school?
I mean, she did.
Do you not remember any of the stuff she did?
Bits and pieces.
Oh, wow. So
I remember her mother's name. and some stuff.
So it's Cloudy, the person you were.
I mean, if I try really hard, I can probably remember some of it, but I don't have much use for it.
Interesting. That's so different.
Yeah. Well, we are who we are, and we remember what we remember, and that's what...
It's different because, for me, everything that's Addie is very, very clear.
And everything that is the other you,
isn't.
The real you, isn't.
Yeah. And so it's like the opposite.
Yeah, I understand that that's something that changelings struggle with.
Yeah, I guess so. That's interesting. And I guess I didn't really think about that. That an Arcadian, she loses, like, everything about the person they were.
I remember the important day-to-day stuff, like eating and...
Do her feelings ever come into account?
No, she's not here.
Like, at all?
We kick them out.
Where do they go?
Who cares?
Do they die? Maybe they go to Arcadia.
Maybe. I doubt it.
That's so strange.
I don't think so.
I mean, I guess not, because you live it, but I'm filled with conflict every single day.
That must be difficult.
It is. And I just, like, have this sort of blank, like, exhausted look, like, yeah. It is. It's exhausting.
But you're shielded from banality.
Yeah, that's true.
A little better than we are, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's the benefit? Is the conflict versus being a whole person.
I know who I am.
Yeah.
And that's what matters.
I guess that's lucky in its own way. I wish I knew who I was.
It'll come to you.
Okay, well, go back to eat your hard chicken.
I didn't get the chicken, I got a hot dog.
Oh my god. It's like we're twins, and that's so great, because hot dogs are like my favorite food.
I don't like hot dogs.
What?
I just eat them. I don't really like food.
What?
But I have to, otherwise, like, I feel shaky and...
You don't like food?
Not really.
Does it taste bad?
I mean, it tastes.
Weird.
And that's weird enough.
Wow. Well, I guess you're not like me. You're like a dark version of me who hates hot dogs. Okay, yes. Okay, take the shoes, go down, have fun.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, come back. And I drag her back. You're doing a good job with the house and everything. Is that you? The little model house. That's you, right? Yeah?
I mean, a little.
I mean, you told me you were good at interior design, and the interior of that house is designed. Louis never does that. I know.
Oh, I haven't touched the house.
No, I mean, you're inspiring him, right? You're, like, talking to him about it. And...
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably me.
Well, then keep that up, because it looks really good.
Well, that's good.
Okay. I'm just glad he's doing stuff again.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you. Go on.
So she...
Push her back down. Alright.
So, do you remember what your plan was for tomorrow?
No, we didn't decide it because too much stuff was happening.
Pomona did have some ideas that she threw at
They're
you.
gone.
You could do a fishing contest.
I thought the fishing contest would be pretty fun. Because it's something that I think everyone can get in on a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's too academic and stuff, it excludes a lot of commoners, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
that's like something all the she would be like, I'm very good at that, and then all the red caps are like, dude, I can barely spell.
They bring all their fancy boats, and then the red caps like, nah, I got this. I'm gonna win this fishing contest easy.
Puts a knife in teeth and swims.
Just swims out there. Yeah.
Stuff like that. I think I did want to do the fishing.
Puts a knife in teeth and then eats the knife and then just goes swimming out there.
Yeah,
I just needed a snack before I go in and catch these fish with my bare hands.
Yeah, I think I liked the fishing contest because then we could describe amazing, fantastical fish.
Yeah.
I thought that one was really good. I send out the text to everybody that it will be a fishing contest and to bring like a cute hat or something. And I'm like, fishing contest. I have just the outfit for it. And I go and I have a little sailor outfit. Yes. Louis told me this was a waste of money, but it's finally happening. I'm finally going to be able to wear it. And it's like a cute little crop top, high-waisted, like white shorts. It has like the tiny little hat, which I'm going to have to pin onto my hair. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, I'm here to sail.
Yeah. All right, so.
Oh, and then I go upstairs and I go up into the attic and I click on the light. It's dusty. And
there's a Nicolas Cage cardboard cutout looking right at you.
Nick.
It seems to move every time you come up in here.
Are you okay, Nick?
Yeah, Adelaide.
Which one of you is ready to venture out into the world?
I was born ready.
All right, Nick. I'm gonna wrap you up.
Find it this time.
The treasure?
Yeah.
God, Nick, Godspeed to you. Now, I'm gonna lay you down and I'm gonna wrap you up in paper, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And I wrap him up so it like vaguely looks like a cardboard cutout, but All right, Nick. Here, I'm taking you downstairs to put in my foyer. Tomorrow's the day. All right.
We'll find the declaration.
Yeah, I know we will, Nick. I know we will.
Why are you lying to your cardboard cutout?
It doesn't know what adventure it's going on.
And so, yeah.
If I could get it ready and everything, and I'm just like, My bike is still in Deepwood Glen. I think I chained it to a slide. I chained it to the swing set. Shoot, I chained my bike to a swing set. Well, it's Deepwood Glen. It's probably still there. I'll text Chandra about it. Is my bike still there?
I got better things to do than look for your bike.
Fair. Send. Okay, alright.
Like I'm at your freaking beck and call or some shit.
How do I even respond to that? Do I respond nice? I feel like if I respond nicely, she'll, like, take it bad. So maybe I should respond, like, whatever. And, like, question mark? No. Like, shruggy face. There we go.
You don't get a response.
I don't know if she took that well or not. She's a little hard to read. So I try to get a little bit of sleep and think about everything I'm gonna do, and just like, oh, I've had the longest day. I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock in the.
Yeah, you pass out.
Yeah, just fucking outie.
Give me a willpower roll.
Sure.
Okay.
What's this for?
So, you wake up at around 11 the next day. You failed your willpower roll. Yeah, your alarm went off like 3 times and you just slept right through it. You were exhausted.
I get up, I'm like, oh no.
On the bright side, you can go ahead and like mark off one of those. You get your willpower back because you slept through it.
the party planner.
So
I like call an Uber while I'm getting dressed. I'm just grabbing everything. Like, what do I have everything? Tiny telescope, a compass. I'll get my shoes on.
And so, yeah.
No, I can't believe it. I never sleep this much. I go and I grab Nicolas Cage. I'm like running down the stairs.
Yeah. Louis back at work today.
Wow. It's like downstairs is so... I can breathe again. And I go outside, I lock all the doors and everything. And I just wait for my Uber. I get in. I'm like, hey, I remember you. Just take me to the beach.
And then, yeah, takes you to the beach, and everyone's there.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
Not everyone, but like, you know, Tierson's there.
The party planner's like,
hey, I was looking for you.
We have everything set up.
We're good to go.
Oh, Quinn, you're just the best.
Yeah. Where have you been?
I'm so sorry. I slept through my alarm 12 times.
Oh.
I think something might be wrong, but don't worry about it.
Okay, well, that's great. I just wanted to let you know that the check went through, and everything's good to go.
God, I'm so broke. Okay, don't worry about it. Well, I'm so glad. I love you, and I hug him. I'm going to give you another good review, and I want to tell you one more time. You are the best party planner I have ever been in contact with or associated with. I love you.
That's great.
Okay, that's all.
And so, yeah.
You all send him good reviews. All of you. Dortierson, do you have a phone?
Sid just sighs and is like, wish is my command.
5-star. Talk about how great he is.
5-star. Supply is great.
Yeah, that's
Underline 3 exclamation points.
Yeah, okay.
Send.
Okay, well, I have the prize for the fishing contest!
And what's the prize?
It's my Nicolas Cage.
Are you kidding me?
That's what I told you.
You told me that the prize was going to be Nicolas Cage?
I
was wondering why you were getting him. I didn't know what was playing into this at all. I was like, all right, I'll let her do her thing. All right, okay. So
it's Nicolas. Why do you think I brought him? It's a little weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird. All right. So, Nicolas Cage
is... problem, but he's wrapped up. That's why I wrapped him up so no one knows what he is.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like in a box. And...
Yeah, it's like, it kind of just looks like a big envelope, kind of,
yeah.
But it's of Christmas wrapping paper.
Yeah.
All right.
You could see Maddox. I know what that is. Look at it. Looks like one of those giant checks. And
he says that, and I'm like, ooh.
Cardis is like, oh yeah, you're right. You're actually kind of surprised to see that they're here early. Oh. Everybody, like, they're dressed up in, like, beachwear. So it's, like, very sort of, like, punk rock looking beachwear. They're, like, Cardis he's got big old board shorts, and, he's just like, yeah, all right, gonna win this fishing contest. He's got a big old fishing rod with him, and I'm like, all right, we ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah. And then you can see Killian's house arrives, and you haven't seen a whole lot of them recently, but Lysander has a huge steamboat ready. They're pulling up from the beach. Or from, like, out into the ocean, and they have a huge, like, really cool steamboat thing.
Whoa.
It's got, like, horns all on it, and then it's written on the side is, the De Winter. And, Yeah.
Oh, and a beautiful little tear comes to my eye, and I'm just like, oh, it's so beautiful.
It's beautiful. Wait, she was a bitch.
God, she ruined my brother's life, but why is that so pretty?
Yeah, it's this big, nice contraption, and it's got like little mechanical arms coming out of it.
Is that a mecha?
That it can well, it's more like
It's a grappler ship.
Yeah, it's almost like a little sort of old-timey Steamboat Willie cartoon boat. And like it's got like these big arms on it, and with like gloved hands at the end that it can use to reach down into the water and grab fish.
All right. So, I want to thank everybody for coming to the how many years have we been doing this, Archerism?
This will be the 13th.
The 13th annual. What's the name of this thing?
This is the mid-July.
The Mid-July Festival! Whee! And I take this tiny little like party poppers where you pull the string and a little bit of confetti comes out and I just pop it. Boo! Yes!
And everybody claps.
And for the contest, for this festivity, we will be holding a fishing contest. Whoever gets the biggest, most beautiful, or like just a really nice fish will get an amazing prize.
And you can see Maddox just sitting there. He's already spending this money. In time, your Motley shows up, and they're like, yeah, all right. Well, question.
Yeah.
Do we have to work in teams?
I mean, I feel like working in teams will make you better, but I mean, I guess you don't have to.
And then you see, upon you saying that, the bridge trolls all sort of eyeball each other, and they're like, I gotta go to my car and get my rod.
Okay.
And,
alright, well, I have my scope ready, so I can be the judge of everything that happens, and I put my scope up against the ocean.
Are you gonna participate?
I don't have a boat or a fishing rod.
Get a fishing rod pretty easily.
Then sure, I guess so.
Yeah. And so, yeah, and then, Tierson and Joshua are there. And...
Hi, Joshua! Hi. I like your shorts!
Me too! That's why I picked them.
You're so great.
Cassiopeia is there.
All right!
Where have you been?
I am so sorry. All right, and before we get started, I also would like to introduce a local she just coming through for the festivities, the lovely Cassiopeia.
And everybody just sort of, and then they all look over.
She's over there. You see her? She's beautiful. There she is.
Her voile is perfect. It's like a ultra form-fitting bikini with like luminescent sort of like those like
what?
It's like a line of thread that you connect between your arms, like almost
almost like a shawl, but not quite.
Yeah, like a shawl, but it's like see-through and it falls into
like little sheer panels.
Yeah, and it falls into like dripping water and everything, and it's perfect. Shadra's there in a bikini as well.
God, Chandra has perfect abs. I don't say into the mic. God, look at those things. She even has the little bottom ones. What the fuck do you eat?
She's got the 8-pack.
God, she is ripped.
Let me think. Who else is there? William's there. He's got a little umbrella.
Parasol. Yeah, he's like one of those tourist hats.
Yeah,
he's
got a big
big
tourist hat and an umbrella around him, like keeping him in the dark.
Is Daisy there?
Yeah, Daisy shows up along with a lot of the other locals.
Hi guys.
What was that guy's name? Dougal? No, Duncan.
I think it was Dougal.
Shit, shouldn't be Dougal.
Why?
That's a house.
It was something. Maybe it was.
And it's the house that like the Knockers most most fit into. It's like they're fairy cyborgs.
Oh, interesting.
I think
no, it was Doyle.
Doyle, that's
there it is. Took me a second.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Doyle, there he is!
A bunch of the other, like, local knockers are here. And
they have great ships, all of them.
Yeah, they're all, like, sitting there with, like, their super cool, like, machine-powered fishing rods, and they're setting up, like...
Wow, these guys are good.
They're setting up, like, super baiting machines that you put in the water, and it attracts fish, and all sorts of stuff. They're doing everything that they can to pull out a win.
Wow, they're doing a great job. Wow. All right! I can see the knockers over in the corner with their beautiful ships. Excellent, excellent! And beautiful, beautiful Daisy. Get a look at that Daisy. Wow.
She's very shy, and she's just like... Her face is like beet red, and
oh my god, I'm gonna run away with you.
I say
very quietly into the mic.
People heard that. And they're just like...
All
Daisy's
right.
got her little rod, and she's like...
And like a little floaty.
She's got a floaty and a rod, and she just jumps into her little thing and uses the rod as sort of a paddle.
Oh, I have never loved someone more.
And, yeah.
Excellent. All right. Because it's like 11. It was 11 when I woke up.
Yeah, it was 11 when you woke up.
As soon as noon hits, we'll start. As soon as the sun hits the middle of the midday sky, we will begin the fishing contest.
Yay!
Yeah! Let me go get into my boat. Hey guys, what are we doing? Hey, so Sid, what's up with this?
I don't have a boat.
Neither do I.
I'm just gonna get on the dock and fish.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I brought a little parasol. Oh, and I also brought a telescope. Whoop, whoop. See? Isn't that nice?
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever been chimerical fishing before.
Never in my life. I've never been real fishing before.
Great. Well, you can usually bait it with glamour, if you have it.
Mm-hmm.
You can... there's all sorts of tricks you can do. They tend to get pretty big. Like, bigger than fish.
Well, Sid, if anyone can reel in a giant fish...
It's me.
It's you. Yeah. I'm really not worried.
Oh, are we entering as a team? I don't know if you can enter. Well, like... I mean, you could probably...
No, I'm not gonna win, Sid.
You could probably enter, but, like, it seems a little weird.
I'm not gonna do that, no.
You're the host.
Yeah.
And probably one of the judges, I imagine.
Yeah. I'm just kind of, like, helping.
All right.
Like, what if I won? Am I just gonna take my amazing prize back home?
What is your amazing prize?
You'd have to win to find out.
William's sort of eyeballing it.
Don't look too close, William.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'll tell no one. I'll tell no one what I know. Otherwise, they might just give up.
William! Shh! You don't tell anybody.
I will be silent as the grave.
Alright, you better be.
And you see Errant. She shows up, and she's there in her cute little shawl and her little hat.
God, she's so cute.
She's got a fishing rod ready. Hi,
Errant.
How are you guys?
We're pretty good. We're here on this dock because we don't have a boat.
Oh. Well, what if we make a boat?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh. You don't have the arts for it?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty easy to make a chimerical boat.
How do you do it?
You just imagine it into existence.
Wait, it's that easy?
No.
Oh, you had me fooled, Aaron.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't have a boat.
But you have the pier, yeah?
Yeah.
I got this.
Okay.
And she leaps from the pier out into the ocean.
Huh.
Whee!
Where's she going?
Whoosh.
Where'd she go? Huh. Do you think she'll be back?
I don't know. Who is that?
She's a changeling that I met a couple days ago. She bought a shirt from me at your shirt shack.
Oh.
She seems nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Where'd she go?
I don't know.
Do you want to use some of my hair as bait?
No.
But it's beautiful and glistening, and everybody wants some of this.
It is, but I don't think they want it to eat.
Use it as a lure. Like a shiny one? Ding!
I'm just gonna pop some glamour on it. I've been pretty good lately.
No problem.
And so,
lays down on the pier, just like bloop.
And so the fishing contest goes underway, and
I just sort of like
it's super fun to watch.
I just put up my little thing and sort of narrate it as it's going with my my little spyglass.
And you can see that Killian's crew pulls out a pretty big, like, sea creature, sort of a classical sea creature that is just hoisted up above the onto their boat, and they took a very early lead.
The crew of the Dear Winter pulls ahead with what appears to be a green sea serpent. Get a load of those fins! Wow, good job, crew De Winters.
Yep, and Old Rook is there too.
Old Rook, are you gonna participate?
I think so.
What kind
if you'll allow me.
Of course, Old Rook. You can participate. Well, you have to get the most magnificent fish.
I will do my best.
All right. A late joiner to the fun and games is Old Rook.
And he goes over and he sets down his fishing box with a tackle, and he pulls out his fishing rod. He opens it up and he puts a little worm on his fishing rod and just whoosh, casts it out.
Excellent.
And
it appears to me that the knockers over in the west have gotten what appears to be a giant harpoon. I hope that gets something good for them.
Yeah, it looks like they're actually having a sort of like Pacific Rim-esque crab battle with a big mechanical crab versus a big crab.
Crab battle! Get a load of the crab! Those things could rip apart a tank!
Yeah, and so they're sitting there fighting, having like a crab battle out in the sea.
Get him with the left jab, friends!
And yeah, and so yeah, it's a pretty good time, and yeah, everything's good. Give me wits and alertness. Difficulty 9. 2 successes. Yeah. So
with my little.
Yeah, you're out there looking at sea, and you sort of you have that gut feeling that something's not quite right.
I use my thing to like look around. I look back on the beach instead of at the ocean. I'm like, what is going on?
You could see Joshua. He's sort of wandering away.
Joshua? Oh, hold on, guys. Joshua is wandering back. Let me just make sure the kid's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
I just wander over, just like, hey, Josh.
Oh, he looks a little surprised when you approach. Oh,
you're not having fun?
Oh no, I'm having a good time.
Where are you going?
Oh, I was gonna go to that warehouse. You remember the one?
Why do you want to go back there?
Well, there was all sorts of cool stuff there, and then there was that Sphinx.
That Sphinx was. I mean, if you wait, I can go with you. I don't want you to go by yourself.
Oh, I'll be okay. I can get out of I can get out of tough situations.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Okay. It'll be fun. And then the host of the party will be taking a bathroom break.
It takes like 15 minutes just to get down there.
Maybe it's a bad bathroom break. Listen, I have celiac, so we don't know what's happening.
Do you want someone to take over for you while you're,
Yeah, and if I don't come back soon, when do you come and check on me?
Where are you going? To the bathroom?
I'm not going to the bathroom.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the warehouse with Joshua.
You're the host.
Well, I don't want him to go alone.
Yeah, I mean, why does he have to go to the warehouse?
I don't know. He's just wandering off in the middle of everything. It's weird.
I mean, he's a she. They tend to be flighty and weird.
Yeah, well, still. I'll get Cardis to come with me.
Okay. They're
sworn to protect him.
Yeah. And so you rush out there and you see that Cardis, Matic, and Shadra probably all...
Good. Stop. I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I thought it was weird, but just get one of them to follow us, okay?
All right. Oh, your phone rang.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm gonna go and I look at it.
It's from Detective Graham.
Oh.
Hey, I've got lunch. There's a little text that says, "Hey, I've got lunch free. I can swing by if you're interested."
What time to what time is your lunch? ?
Well, I can take a little bit of extra time. It's not a big deal. But we'd have to go now. We could watch Goldeneye.
On your lunch break?
I can take an extra. I can take a little bit more time. It's not a big deal.
Oh God, this is such a bad time. No. And then I get a reminder that I had ordered on. I just look at all my reminders for the day. I get the call from the text from Detective Brand, and then I get a reminder. One of them is today's the party. Another one is today the local grocer is supposed to deliver 100 cantaloupes to the house. Be there to sign it. And I'm like, no! There's so many things pulling me in so many different directions. I feel like there aren't enough hours in the day to address all the things that I need to do. Maybe not for lunch, but I can't do tonight either. Yes. How about tomorrow? God, you're killing me. Oh, because I have to find Brayston tonight with Will. Oh, this is never going to happen.
I mean, it could.
I'm trying to think of how I could make it work. I'm doing mental gymnastics.
I mean, you could just go to lunch with him.
Because this is happening in the middle of the thing. I'll announce that there is a lunch break. I'm going to get the bridge trolls to talk to their ward, because he's their responsibility. Let me first try to convince Joshua to stay. Okay. Let me try to convince him. Hey, don't walk away right now. And they're in the middle of a fishing thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess that's cool. I just wanted to see the roller coaster parts.
Yeah? I just don't want you to go alone right now, is all.
Oh, what if I take
Curtis?
Yeah, I could take Curtis.
Here. I see him over there. He's wading through the water.
Yeah, and he goes over and do you want to try to convince Cardis to take him and give up his spot in the
He
contest?
could come back. Yeah. This thing is happening all day. Honestly. Yep. They have until
3.
Yeah, 3 or 4 to try to get fish. But I don't know, because it depends. It might go until the evening. Who knows? I think a good time span for fishing, because it is such a long thing. It'll probably end around 5, so you have a solid 5 hours. And around 5, sunset. So then at sunset, we can announce the winner and give away the prize as twilight is going on. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, hey, I explained to Joshua, well, don't be away very long, okay?
Okay.
All right. Cardis, can you just watch him?
Oh yeah, sure.
He just wants to see the Knockers roller coaster stuff.
Oh.
He lives far from here, so he doesn't really get to see all this stuff over here.
Oh, yeah, I can show it to him.
I appreciate it a lot, Curtis.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going out to lunch. Does anyone want anything? I say into the loudspeaker.
Everybody's just like, we could eat the fish.
Does anyone want like soda?
Ulrich raises his hand.
You want Pepsi?
I would like a Pepsi, please.
No problem. Why did I know you wanted a Pepsi? What? What is going on here? Okay, no problem.
He looks down at his shirt that says Pepsi on it.
It's like one of those like old-fashioned Pepsi ones. I'm like, sure. Where do you want to eat?
Let's go to Little Italy's.
Sure, no
I'll
problem.
pay.
No problem. I'll be there in a little bit. And I think about how far it is from where I'm at, and I'm doing like the mental math again. Like, that's not too far from where we're at. Be there soon. Okay. If you see me walking along the side of the road, please pick me up. My bike is in Deepwood. My bike is in what's the name? Is the city called Deepwood?
The entire town is Point Avalon. Deepwood Glen is like a burg of the town. My
bike is tied up in a park downtown, and so I don't have a bike. Like, so I'm just walking there like a little brisk run.
He picks you up.
Hey!
Oh, hey!
I'm gonna get into your car. Gets in the car.
What's with the getup?
Me and my friends are fishing on the beach.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I'm the announcer.
Oh, should you be away for this long?
Well, I just really wanted to see you is all.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I don't have a bike. I had to Uber here this morning because I left it tied up.
Do you want to go get your bike?
No, we can go eat. I don't want to waste all of your lunchtime.
Okay.
Huh? I just sort of like look at the shack and just. So, what's up with you?
Not a lot. Just working on the case.
Yeah. Is it inappropriate to ask how it's coming?
Yeah. A little bit.
I'm gonna say.
All I can tell you is not great.
Like, no evidence. Like,
we've got
no leads. Great.
No leads. We've got, this Lysander guy is our best bet, but we don't know where he lives. We don't know anything about him. We just know that he spent a lot of time hanging out with her. And we've gotten in touch with all sorts of people.
What did they have to say?
That Miss Winters was a pretty strange individual.
Yep.
She seemed to have a pretty normal background until, well, I mean, I'm sure you know more about her than I do.
I mean, I know a fair bit about her more malicious streaks and whatnot.
Malicious?
Yeah, she had her moments.
Yeah, that's kind of what they said. They said she was exceedingly polite, but in that very rude sort of way.
She was like one of those very pretty, snooty girls, you know?
Yeah.
That was kind of her thing.
She was pretty normal up until around college when she dropped out. And, she just sort of dropped out of college.
Found herself, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to talk your ear off about it.
What about the rocks?
The what?
The stones.
Oh, just...
Were you guys able to find where they came from?
I mean, as far as I could tell, they're rocks. Their chemical composition was a little strange, but...
Why?
Iron? Where do you get iron? Like, just rocks of raw iron.
Oh, they were just like nuggets?
Yeah.
Where would someone even get something like that?
I don't know. Strange. And so that's the strangest part about it. And we're, trying to look into that. But as far as we could tell, they could have even found them up in the hills somewhere. If maybe.
Like when you tested the dirt and stuff, it didn't Nothing came up?
There was almost no dirt to test, is the thing.
They were just clean iron.
Washed up iron. Hadn't been, hammered into anything. Had never been melted or anything. It was just like these little iron nuggets.
And nobody knows why they would do that specifically. Seems kind of weird.
My guess is that those are what was available, but I can't even think of why someone would go through the effort of doing that after they had already drowned the person.
Maybe it was symbolic.
Maybe. Does it ring any bells for you?
Fairies.
Huh?
Fairies.
What do you mean?
Iron. I mean, that's just what it reminds me of.
Iron? Oh, what? I guess I don't know a lot about fairies.
You don't? I always figured that was a very common thing everyone knew. Cold iron. All fairies are weak to cold iron.
Cold iron.
Mm-hmm. Iron that has been harvested up and refined in some way. Refined iron. Fairies.
So, in your circle, is that like a common thing of discussion? I don't know anything about beach bums.
Well, I mean, we're all eccentric. Definitely.
Yeah. And so would that have been a message to another person?
Yeah. Maybe.
To any of your people, or a message from any of your people?
I mean, we do talk about fairy stuff a lot. It comes up a lot with just weirdos in general.
That's
It's really specific, strange. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, but it does. And
well, that's actually super helpful.
I feel like, I mean,
Killian was a part of that, yeah?
Yeah, she hung out with us a lot. Like, she would have come to our little get together.
Okay, so that's actually great. I wish you'd told me this weeks ago.
Yeah, I just didn't want to. Yeah, I just didn't.
You said they're all fishing right now, yeah?
Yeah, they're busy. At around 7, you can probably catch them as they're leaving.
Okay.
Don't interrupt them like right now, but catch them as they're leaving, if you have to. They probably won't know much either.
Well,
unfortunately,
surely they'll at least be able to give me something, because
I'm sure
right
some
now
of them can.
Running on empty.
Okay. Well,
like, just the fact that you told me that tells me that someone in your circle is much more likely to have been.
There was somebody
involved.
Recently that showed up for a small amount. Well, I don't know if this is useful. It might be, but, and I'm about to hint to him about Braxton and everything. There was someone who showed up very briefly, and he was kind of a strange guy. His name was Braston, and he was like this tall, like, shaggy guy, and he'd come through, like, just to, like, hang out and everything like that. And he was here for a little bit of time, and he was the one that shook us up last night. He acted, and I'm lying at this point, he acted strangely, and he apparently had been talking to Killian before the thing, and he showed up right after something happened to Killian, and we were gonna try to say something, but he left.
Can you give me...
Yeah.
Just give me the best description.
I can draw him for you.
Also, manipulation subterfuge.
Sure. One. So it's not great, but like...
Yeah, it's a little wobbly.
It's a little wobbly, but... And he's a detective, so he's like, that's wobbly. And we wanted to confront him about it, but he left. And we don't really know what to do in regards to where he went, because he just kind of seemed like a drifter, like homeless or something. And... yeah, I don't know. He was a beach bum.
We'll look into that.
I don't know where he could have gone.
Any description you can give.
He smells exactly like a dumpster. Like,
Okay.
You cannot miss it. It is distinctive.
Well, we will...
like in Arby's.
We'll worry about that later. I'm on my lunch break.
Yeah, just work on it later.
I'll get in touch with you later in a more official capacity.
Of course.
And,
can we not go to the station? The station makes me sick.
What?
It's so stuffy in there.
Oh. I don't notice.
Is that an old building? Is there asbestos in there?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
I don't think it's a terribly old building. I mean, the town itself is about 50 years old.
Yeah, well.
So.
I would like scallops.
And so, yeah, you guys go, you eat, and you have a lovely meal.
I'm so sorry I wasn't able to get with you last night. It was just that stuff with Brass, and it just happened. And...
Well, hey, if you have a suspicious feeling about him or anything, please.
My suspicion is more than a suspicion. I feel it. I get these gut feelings about stuff, and I'm not usually wrong. Like, I have a really, really good intuition. Like, spot on.
Well, if you ever see this guy again, just text me, and
yeah,
I'll make it happen.
I'll try to do...
You don't even have to be obvious about it. Just, under the table.
Yeah.
Send me a text. We'll get it sorted.
Okay. I will. Thank you for taking me out to dinner.
Oh, don't worry about it.
And also, do you think you could go to Deepwood Glen and get my bike?
I don't know where...
It's the park. The one where... It's next to that stone bridge covered in graffiti.
Stanley Park?
Yeah!
Why were you in Stanley Park?
I was talking
People only go there to buy drugs.
Oh, Do they really?
Yeah.
Who do they buy drugs from?
I don't know. Drug dealers. A lot of gangs.
And I'm like, wait, Chandra and Curtis were just hanging out in that park. Were they dealing drugs? I don't say that, but I'm just
a little bit of gang activity down there. And,
Huh. No, I was just there to see a friend. Weird. Oh, well, I wasn't there to buy drugs. Not yet.
Okay, so, yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll drop you off at your fishing thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, go ahead and give me that roll.
What roll?
Charisma and...
It was charisma and what? What did we say? It was like... Sometimes it was expression.
Yeah, it depends. Like, so you... In this case, you're specifically talking to him about...
Empathy?
Your investigation and things like that. And that just ended up sort of being the topic of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So...
You might want to put it as...
I'm tempted to say investigation and charisma.
Okay, we'll do that. Finish this fucking clock.
It's okay.
What was my difficulty?
Difficulty was 5.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And so yes, you do finish the clock. You know him well enough that you could sneak into his dreams. You literal psychopath.
What? That's not weird. That's not invasive or creepy.
Yeah, and so he sort of makes it pretty clear, hey, I'm at the end of it, as he's dropping you off, he just says, well, here's the thing,
You didn't like Little Ellie's.
Oh no, Little Ellie's is great. I mean, I shouldn't really have any trouble doing this, but I do.
Am I under arrest?
No. I'm just... I guess I'm kind of flustered a little bit.
Why?
I like you, Adelaide.
Thanks.
Great.
I like you too. You're really cool.
Yeah, and so... I think.
Do you want to date me more?
Yes.
Okay, then that's good. I would like to keep dating you too.
Okay.
Does that make you feel better?
A little bit, yes.
All right, no problem then.
All right. Well,
I won't tell anyone.
thank you.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.
Run back onto the beach wearing a sailor suit, and he's like, God, she's captivating.
And so, yeah, you make your way back out to the beach.
She's the strangest creature I've ever laid my eyes upon.
You make your way out to the beach, and he sort of stays parked there for a little while.
I like wave at him like, go away, and I keep running.
Okay. He drives off.
Alright. I come back. Alright, I am back, and I have a Pepsi. Aldrich? I'm going to give Aldrich his Pepsi.
Thank you.
No ice.
Pops open the can.
Oh.
Glug, glug, glug.
I probably got it from the restaurant, but whatever. Like, there you go.
So, yeah.
Alright, let's see. What does everyone have so far? It seems that they have subdued the giant crab. What is the Winters up to? They have tied up the giant sea serpent. Let's see who's out there. Daisy?
Yep.
Daisy, give us a thumbs up. You doing good out there?
Daisy,
yep, there you
Daisy
go.
gives a thumbs up. It doesn't really look like she's fishing. She's just kind of relaxing.
She's just relaxing in the waves.
Yeah.
Looks good so far. All right. And so the, what is it? The Deepwood Glen group? Let's see. The trio. How are they doing? Shadra is nowhere to be seen.
No, Shadra, Cardis, and Matic are all out there.
Where is little Joshua?
Nope.
Where's Joshua? Where's Lord Tierson?
Tierson is around.
He's just like on a beach chair, just tanning.
Yeah, he's sitting on a beach chair. He's got like sunglasses on and is just sort of maxing and relaxing.
Let's see, who else is out there? All right, Sid, how you doing, Sid?
Pretty good.
All right.
He says as he pulls a really large catfish, like
oh, wow.
comically large, sea monster-esque catfish.
Sid proves himself to be a contender by pulling up what appears to be the biggest mudfish I have seen ever.
Hey guys, can you help me with this?
And then Lily's gonna come in and help him, right, Lily? And I point the little scope at him.
Lily's there too. She's just sort of wearing a shirt. She's wearing a shirt and like shorts.
Lily
like,
has
just a t-shirt.
calves of steel. Look at those things. And then where's Cassiopeia?
Not around.
Hey, Shadra!
What?
Where's Joshua? Don't you shrug at me. Curtis?
Cardis is like, oh, yeah, one sec. He runs up to the shore, just... Whew.
That's not good that's winding you like that.
Well, I'm also fishing.
Okay.
It takes a lot of strength.
Oh, yeah. Where's Joshua?
Cassiopeia, agreed to take him.
Oh, to the thing?
Yeah, and watch him. And so she seems alright,
Let me go get them.
Okay.
Because it's... we still have a little bit of time, but I'd rather them all be in one place. Besides, the catering is about to be ready.
Yeah.
Alright, let me go get them. And I go, and I just sort of walk along there.
Yeah.
Just another day in Port Avalon. Someone in a full sailor outfit just walking on the side of the road.
Yep.
Nothing weird here.
And so, yeah, you make your way off to the beach. Wits and alertness, please.
Nothing.
Okay.
Just a walking.
Okay. So, okay. So, alright, let me Start rolling.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I'm gonna get garroted. Do you have a garrote? I do.
Weird board games there.
Wow, they did a good job.
Sure did.
Alright, how bad is it?
We're about to find out.
Here's to hoping that Detective Aiden Graham is living up to his detective lifestyle and stalking me.
So you've been grappled. Somebody apparently has snuck up from behind and grabbed you. They've got their hand over your mouth, and you're at a fairly secluded part of the beach.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you will do a contested strength to...
Here we go! Dang it. Okay. Wait, does Defender win?
I think Defender wins, so I think you're okay. You are able to... You reach up and you grab and you manage to break free, and you turn around and Braston's right there.
Time to let her rip.
Alright, so we're gonna do combat, so...
What?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's ready to fight you, so...
and I'm ready to fucking run.
Roll
baby.
initiative.
So how do we do this?
You'll take your wits and alertness.
Wits?
And add that value to your single die roll.
Okay.
In the meantime, let me pull up a thing.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Please let that be enough to save my actual bud.
13. Okay. So he actually backs away from you when you break free, and let me just do his
initiative.
You go first.
Okay, what do I do? Alright, pause. Let's
Okay.
So, I would like to, this is the first time I've gotten to do this in this game. I'd like to unleash.
Okay.
My thought is I would like to unleash Kronos in order to back up just a little bit.
Okay. So unleashing is probably the most powerful and dangerous thing you can do as a changeling.
Yep.
And so it's
and right now is a good time.
Yep. Okay, so you're going to use Kronos to travel back about 20 minutes?
Yeah, I want to go back to lunchtime specifically, but my single statement to the dreaming is like, take me back to lunchtime.
Okay.
Because it'll give me enough time to start planning the ambush.
Planning things out, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So what's my dice for this? It's my glamour, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright.
It's your glamour plus your nightmare, difficulty 7. You don't have any nightmare, so you're looking at 3 dice.
Can you spend willpower on this?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either. It seems kind of like, this is like the magic.
Yeah. And so, you utter the phrase, take me back to lunchtime.
Please, dice gods, be kind to me. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is 7.
So 2. And so as long as it's under my
art rating, it is not. You went over.
So that means we get a chaotic effect.
You have 1 dot of Kronos.
So we get a chaotic effect from it.
With an unintended consequence.
Let's see.
Okay. Let me think about this for a sec.
What could happen?
So...
Do you think we can maybe do like there's 2 addies for a little bit of time? That would be a little bit chaotic and...
Back to lunchtime. Okay. So... Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
There's going to be a brief amount of time where there's definitely 2 of us.
2 of you. Well, hold on.
Because that might get confusing.
That will definitely get confusing, but that's kind of the idea.
Of Kronos, anyway. But like if we touch, we become the same person again.
Take me back to lunchtime. All right. So, yeah, you.
So what happens?
You unleash, and yeah.
In that moment, I'm beautiful Lumina Lux again.
Yeah, you blast out and
light and
there's light
heat.
everywhere and heat, and you are the fiery,
beautiful,
fiery she of House Fiona in front of him, and he looks terrified for a second. Like, he puts his hands up and
to shield his eyes.
He looks very scared.
Good.
Like shit. I'm fucked. This is it. God, that's my life. That's my ass. So
okay. Well, I did my best.
You disappear.
Okay. So, where am I?
When you pop back into existence, you are sitting there, and you are somewhere else.
Where am I?
You succeeded the hell out of that unleashing, and you are still there, fully Fae. And you are hearing something. You're in kind of this dark room. It's a very small room. There's like an echoey sort of tinny noise to it.
Mm-hmm.
And you turn on the light. You feel around. You can turn on the light, and you're in a restroom. And there's a small little shower next to you. You're not in your restroom, but you do hear you do hear some voices on the other side of the wall, and you hear some weeping. It sounds like the weeping of a grown man, and just sort of sitting there. You can hear him, and he's, oh, my baby. How could this have happened? And why me? Why me? And he starts cursing in French. And
oh no!
And you, what do you do?
I go to investigate. I'm just like.
You open the door, and you kind of recognize where you are now.
Am I in Louis' shower?
No. No.
Where am I?
You are in a hospital.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, no, this is about to be sad.
You look over, and you can see your father. All, 300 pounds of him.
Yeah.
He's and you can see you.
I look
and
bad.
You're laying in the bed. You look sick. He brought you some lunch, and you're just sort of sitting there eating. You're very gluten-free.
Like, I wish I was dead for real.
Yeah, and you look to be about
probably around like 8 or 9.
Yeah, you look to be about 8 or 9, and you see yourself. You see you. The you in bed looks over. And sees you, and her eyes go wide.
Adelaide? And I just reach out a fiery, glimmering golden
your
hand.
father turns around and sees you, and you see him. He's short. He's very short.
Bitch.
And his pointed little ears perk up.
I got it from somewhere! No!
And he says, My lady. He bows.
Papa?
Why are you here? In the bathroom. This is not a good time, my lady. I am so sorry. I must ask you leave.
Of course. I'm here by accident. My name is Luminolax.
Title?
Lady Luminolax.
He looks a little calmer after that.
You're here in this form. Adelaide, please, close your eyes. I'm sorry, what?
I didn't mean to be here. I'm here by accident. You're my father.
House? What? No.
Wow.
What?
That's unbelievable. I had no idea.
No, I'm not. I'm not your father. I fear you may be mistaken, my lady.
You will be?
What?
Wow.
What?
And I just get closer to just, like, little me.
And little you is, like, just...
Oh my god, I'm hallucinating.
Wide-eyed hallucinating, looking down at her food. Uh-oh, did somebody put bread in this?
I have to go? I don't know how to get back. I'm in the wrong place.
What? Come with me.
And he sort of takes you over to the outside.
Papa, you're so...
No, not outside.
Lock the door.
Your mean is showing. And just... Come.
And
he takes you to the bathroom.
Just sort of, like, look at myself.
You just see it, like, you just say, Papa? And as you're sitting here, experiencing it, these memories are flooding into your mind. You remember how
trauma.
You felt. You remember how you felt. And you're like, weird, I must have forgotten all about this.
Well, time travel.
Yeah.
I traumatized myself.
And then also the mists and all sorts of weird effects that overcame you. And he takes you into the bathroom and he says, my lady, I'm so sorry. This is... my mortal daughter is very sick and...
She'll be okay. She'll be alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And...
That is assuring, but I'm sorry, this is not a good time to call upon me.
I'm not gonna call... I can't call upon... I just needed to go back in time. Huh. I put my fingers together in like a very serene sort of like a very serene kind of gesture. I just need to... I need to go.
Okay. Well, we need to get you out of here. Are you familiar with Wayfare, my lady?
I have no idea. No. Wait, is Louis here?
In the lobby.
He looks very confused. Why do you know my family, my lady?
I am your family.
What? Oh, I'm not sworn to any house.
No, Papa, I'm Adelaide.
His eyes go wide.
Like, I've always been Adelaide. Like, I'm not from Arcadia or anything, but I've always been her.
Tears are welling up. She's going to be okay.
She's gonna be fine! Yeah! No, oh, Papa. And I hold him. I miss my dad.
Yeah.
Adelaide misses her dad a lot, but his job is incompatible with her sickness. Being a baker.
Yeah. He
Oh, my Papa.
He
I'm so
wraps his
glad.
arms around you and is like, I'm so glad you're okay. You're
Yes!
You're more... Luminolux?
Yes!
Is that what you said?
Yes, my name is Luminolux.
How's Fiona?
Yes! Your daughter's a she,
I
and
can't believe this.
it's... God, I had no idea. I never thought you were...
You?
It makes sense, I say a little loudly.
It was you.
What was me?
You disappeared shortly after.
After what?
But when I was a boy and this happened to me, you found me.
No way. What?
And now you're my daughter.
And I'm just like, oh, Papa! And I go and I put my arms around him and I just... Our souls knew each other this whole time. Oh, Papa, I'm so happy.
You're from the future.
Yeah, I have to go back. I'm being strangled on a beach. Yeah.
What?
I'm being strangled on a beach. And so I tried to come back in time, but I went back too far.
Oh dear.
I don't know what to do.
don't know what to tell you.
I don't either.
Can you restore your... Can you restore yourself?
I don't think so. I wonder if I go out there and... And I go back out there and I go to... And I go to touch little Addie, just like, hello? And I reach out. Can I touch your hand?
Yeah.
Can I see?
And
I go and I touch her little hand.
Touch her hand and
Oh.
it's there. Solid. Little frail, little weak, but it's there.
Wow,
It's very pale.
I'm so cute.
Who are you?
I'm
Are you an angel?
Yes. And I'm you from the future.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like, I'm an angel from the future.
But you're also... You're me?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm right here.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Don't go to college.
What?
Everyone's gonna tell you to do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's... Just don't bother with it. Yeah.
No,
and also don't buy an Xbox One.
What?
You're gonna think it's a good idea, and I'm telling you right now, don't do it.
What is an Xbox One?
Just
like my Xbox?
Yeah, but one. Don't buy it. It is going to be a waste of like $300.
I already have it.
Shit.
Like I have my Xbox.
Yeah, but like your Xbox One, it's different.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. That's all I had to say.
Oh, okay.
God, I don't know what to do.
Well, you unleash time.
Went back to lunchtime approximately
and so
10 years ago. 10 years in the past, I have unleashed time.
And so I think that's a good time to wrap on this session.
What the fuck have I done?
So, experience?
Oh, goodness.
You unleashed for the first time? That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, it really is.
You tried to help Pomona, and you decided to meddle in forces that you did not fully comprehend.
No, and I did a really good job.
And you did a really good job. You did too good.
Yeah,
and
I did too good.
now you are...
trapped.
10 years in the past.
I'm gonna be like... Louis, never date another blonde.
They're like closer to like 13 years in the past.
Like, Louis, never date another blonde. I'm telling you right now, it's a bad idea.
Well,
you're gonna want to. Please don't.
We'll see.
If her name starts with K, Kim, Keelan, Kimberly, don't date them.
That's just two different Kims.
Kimberly and Kim. Chloe. Courtney. Like, don't date any of the Kardashians.
I don't know who they are. And so...
It's 2000 and...
Yeah, I gotta think about this. So
Let's
you're
see.
9.
I'm 9.
They came into vogue in about, like, 07.
Yeah.
And
so what year?
we
year
gotta
have
figure
I
out
been...
what year it is.
So it was 2017, summer of 2017. I'm 22 then. I go back to when I was 9. So... I go back to when I was 9.
So you're 22. In 07, you're 12. It is 2004.
Yeah, in 2004, I am 9. Yeah, I went back to 2004.
So yeah, nobody knows who they are.
No, not yet. I mean, people might know Kim as Paris Hilton's
friend.
Closet organizer.
I don't think they even know her as that yet.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think... Maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
I'm going to do research on it.
We'll have to do research on Kim Kardashian just to
tell
make this
whether
joke work.
Listen, I'll do a lot to make a Kim Kardashian joke work. I I like to introduce myself as, like, I'm the hidden,
You're the secret Kardashian.
I'm the secret fat Kardashian that they stowed away in Texas so nobody knew about me.
And so, yeah, alright, so.
Okay, yeah, that'll be the end of session 9. So session 10 will be
trying to get back home, I imagine.
A clusterfuck of trying to get back home.
Dealing with the emotions and the fact
that my dad is a fairy. How come it never clicked for me? I was just like, yeah, no, my dad owns a magical bakery with a super cute name. It's like Tart O'Clock. It's like Darling. And my mom left him because he's too flighty, fanciful. And wait, what? It makes sense.
Has your mom left him at this point?
No, probably not.
Okay.
She's gearing up for it. She's just going on a lot of business trips.
Yeah. All right. So, go ahead and clock 4 experience. Well, thank you for watching. If you enjoy what we're doing, give us a like, a subscription, comments.
Yeah, we all love comments, and pretty soon we'll have a Twitter set up. Pretty soon. Because I was gifted a beautiful piece of art, and I want the world to see it. I want the world to see, what's her name?
So, I had commissioned a piece of art of, I had commissioned a picture of Adelaide.
What's her name?
Her name's Roma. So, let me actually do her justice real quick.
Alright. So?
Remember to like, comment, subscribe, if you're so inclined, and thank you very much for listening. We super appreciate it, and y'all have a good day and or night and or whatever time you're listening to this podcast.
Thank you for making it to the end.
Bye.
Bye.